HmRadio, welcome back to the Mazzy Dog Walks. So this morning we had, well not this morning, most of the day today in the UK we had rain. And it's finally stopped. The wind, it's quite a breeze, but good enough for a dog walk. And we're on there that runs from my home. So anyway, let's talk Yaesu FTX-1 because most of the sellers have now pushed forward the date of delivery in Europe by a month. And don't forget, it had already been pushed a little bit as it was. So now I've got one email from one company saying the 16th of July. But you know, they're all estimations. So the USA, I can see why that Japan will choose the USA first. Mazzy's pulling me all over the place for this device because it's one of the biggest markets. Which is great, good. We've enjoyed watching videos and the rollout of that new set, which is basically a shack in the box, like Icom 706, Yaesu 857 type radio, sort of mixed with an Icom 705 and a Yaesu FTX-1. Really, it's nothing like a FTM 500, nothing like it at all. Or 300 in my opinion. So it's got the 3D display. So what do you think? Because a lot of sellers have been asking for the full amount. Normally what happened is a radio would come out, and because the date was pushed forward a few months, they ask you for a £50 deposit. They don't take any more, which is refundable. I mean, it's always refundable because if you don't get the radio, they'll give you a refund. But anyway, but in this case, all of the sellers were asking for the full payment. Most of them, not all of them. I couldn't actually see an option where you could just pay a deposit. You could reserve though, and that's free, So you don't really have to pay the full amount. But when we saw the dates June, many of us thought, well, that's okay, it's June. But nah, July estimated. So give us a feedback on that. Hopefully, and because I've got loads of contacts in the ham radio world. Hopefully, I'll be testing one Monday, Tuesday, and then of course there'll be 50 videos at least just on that one set. Because if it's easy to do, not easy. You can do an overview. But if you really want to show and learn a radio, you have to go into every single menu, every single function, and delve deep. And a lot of it you'll be familiar with anyway. But it takes time. There's no quick way to do 50 things. And that's why I've got so many videos. And also I do like videos that will answer questions quickly. So if you've forgotten how to change the TX power, you put TX power FTX into YouTube, it's there. How to do it, change the screen type, display, mic gain. So I'll have 50 videos just showing short things like that. And that, you believe me or not, it's so useful. Like, because it's a C4 FM radio, that one you can put in your call sign for the C4 FM. So there'll be a video that just shows you how to put your call sign in, just shows you how to put it into C4 FM mode. And then how to switch, it sounds silly, but how to switch between digital mode and analog mode, or even how to select airband, AM, and silly things like that, changing speakers. But that radio, because it's shack in the box and it has the back end, the Optima, different options for so many things, it ends up being a whole library of videos, which I love doing anyway. I mean, that's what I enjoy the most. Plus, of course, I love using the radios and having contacts as well. I'm a ham radio hobbyist. Firstly, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe 73.